Good evening to you, one and all. Shadow Temple of the Zeldathon and Lionhearted teams back here once again with more To the Moon. A game of which I promise I only cried like twice during the last stream. Good lord, I don't know. Something about old couples just kind of gets me every time, man. It's ever since Up, it's never been the same, and I just can't help it. I just can't. But yeah. Did I say 3 times? Sure, 3 times. Then yeah, I'll be fine. The previous stream shouldn't. I don't know how many times I cried last time, but yeah. Regardless, we're getting ourselves into the back half of To the Moon. Hopefully, finishing it tonight because Sunday the plan is to get into Outer Worlds, which is the new game by Obsidian, the folks who made Fallout New Vegas and a lot of like really classic RPGs that people really like a lot. So yeah. Was Up good? Like the movie Up? Yes, absolutely. I mean, yeah. I don't know. The rest of the movie's like fine. It's a kid's movie. It's accessible. But like the first, good lord, like the first 10 minutes of that movie are like one of the most like upsetting and like one of the most like emotionally draining things in like all of animated cartoons. It really gets you right in that first bit there. It's because it's a really solid beginning. Like you could watch that beginning as a short, and you'd get a good enough emotional punch to like just stop. When I watched it with my family the first time, we're like, "Is this how it's gonna go?" We were like sobbing by the end. It hurt. I think the beginning was so good that it did a disservice, as Naku's saying, that like it became one of those things where like you couldn't possibly match the quality of the beginning. And it's a montage. It's a beginning montage that you just start blubbering by the end. Good lord. Anyway, so to getting off to the moon. As we're doing, we play a pair of scientists who are working for a company who has the ability to dig into the memories of a dying person and kind of rearrange their brain to make them believe that they have achieved some sort of wish that they are requesting. And so in order to do that, we dive into their brain, find the latest memory that they had, and then use it to kind of keep inceptioning our way through all the way to the beginning of their life. So we have enough time to try and, at least in their own mind, accomplish that goal. The person we're working with, his name is Johnny, or John. And our objective is, his big wish is that we get him to the moon. That's how that's going. Are we back in I? No. To the moon. We finished I. I is done. But, yeah, no, and so we are diving into people's brains, I suppose, if that's what you mean. Thank you, Mr. Wilson, for the host. And so we've been slowly kind of digging through his brain for a bit here. Found, he had a wife who has some, or has kind of a neurodiverse kind of condition, or divergent condition, which has caused tension in their relationship over the years. She has a very strong attachment to this one particular lighthouse, for example, and it's kind of brought tension in their lives as they go along. And then we are now getting to the youngest part of their life. We saw their marriage. We saw kind of how they met and how this was first her condition was diagnosed at first, and now we're going even further before that. So, without any further ado, why don't we go ahead and get ourselves into more To the Moon. And I promise, Marissa's standing on by. If I get too sad, she's going to roll in and save the day. She is like throwing herself out there for that, and I appreciate it, and we'll just see how it goes. She's also making a cocktail, just in case I need that too, so whatever else might be needed. It's a good game so far. It's one of those games where the story is very much the heavy focus. And I like it. All right, let's load up To the Moon. File 1. Yeah, I guess that was probably us, huh? You just wait, voiceover boy. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You have enough Shadowbucks for an emergency bento break? There we go. That's what I like to see. Thank you, Twister, for the host, by the way. Appreciate it. What was I going to say, though? I feel like I need to limit I need to either increase the price of, oh my goodness, that's a lot of bits there, Shinrin. Thank you much for the 365 bits plus 36, because if you use the Terminator Chia mode, you get an additional 10%. Look at that. All of a sudden, Shinrin went from having 365 to having 401 bits. Crazy. You have more attacks for my soul? I don't need it. I don't need it. Anyway, thank you, Shinrin, for the host. Let's get ourselves into it. All right, so we're in the movie theater. We are about to pop this bubble here in order to continue our way through. We just saw these two go to the movies together as teens, and the idea was that he was sitting alone in the theater and he was watching the movie and he was trying to figure out where she went, and then he just felt really sad because he thought they were going together. And she apparently just went into the theater and sat in a different seat and just watched with like on an entirely different row. Just like, we're watching together. What do you mean? He's like, hi, you're funny. All right. 3, 4, and 5. So yeah, we are the two folks in the coats here are the two lab folks that are trying to get through all this. Hey, thank you very much, Kovujenkai, for the host, by the way. Appreciate it. And so we use these different mementos to dive our way back and further into the past in order to eventually get to the very beginning of it all. We have to solve these little puzzles in order to do it, though, which has been interesting. Let's see. Aw, well, that's very kind. Okay, and then we do this. Look at this, there's some magic. Then I do this. I've done nothing useful. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bam. Cost me 8 out of 5, but it's fine. All right. Activate the memento. You know, I think this platypus is growing on me. Mostly just for convenience, but hey. That platypus was... You see that young girl there? That platypus was at her grave. Like, 60 years later. All right, so now we're in, like, school. What, high school? Middle school? Probably middle school. Come on, dude, grow some balls. It's not that. Look, maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Oh, sheesh, what could possibly happen? Just think about it. Worst case scenario, she says no. You strut on like nothing happened, no one will know, and they'll still think you're cool. But what if she tells someone? Or yells at me? Don't be a little wuss! Or says yes, but really means no. Quit worrying. Who would do that? And what if she throws an encyclopedia in my face? I don't even have a helmet. Dear Lord, I'm so not prepared for this. That's how I thought as I entered the stream room today. Dude, don't panic. Just straighten your spine and quit being a little wuss. Yeah, you tell him. Everything will be all right. Just turn around. Okay. Okay. Hey, what are you? Shh. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Yes. Then why didn't you... never mind. What are you gonna make, Marissa? Marissa's experimenting in the kitchen with her very limited stock of liqueur. She's gonna MacGyver some sort of drink for the evening.
That's a cool platypus you got there. What are you reading? A book.
Streaming a quarter of Shadow? Oh no! How dare you do other more productive things with your life than sit around and watch a dude talk in the microphone for 3 hours. We'll say though, Pierce's Pats, if you do want to check out things, there's always the VODs.
About platypus? No. Oh, I think that's great.
Face palm from Dr. Watts.
Hey, there was lighthouses. Huh? There are exactly 16 second-order Fresnel lens lighthouses in the country left. 9 of them are coastal, and 1 of them was modified from a historic kerosene lamp lighthouse.
I mean, that's... welcome to the stream, Kovo Genkai. That is my life. Every night. 3 hours a night. God help me. 6 years. Just drink and putting duct tape on the bottle? Yep, absolutely.
Oh, is that what you're reading about?
She likes lighthouses.
Say, you want to go catch a movie together sometime? I don't know. That's okay, I'll give you the time to consider it. I can't. Why?
Of course, Pierce's Pats. Of course.
You just have to double down on your costume then. There's no date or time.
You know what? She's right. When you send that invite, you gotta make sure you put the date and the time in there, too.
Oh, how about this Saturday at 8? Well...
Ava, I think the system
Yes. Oh, great! Never mind.
I was gonna say, who I don't know these people. Like, this happened in My Inner Demons as well. Who goes to the movies and then, decides what movie they're gonna see? Does anybody do that here? I need to pick your brain. I need to understand your brain. What's happening with your brain? Pick a movie, find the time that you want to go, and then go to the movies. What if you're excited for this one movie in particular, but it starts at 7:45, and you get there at 8, and you're like, well, shame about that, huh?
I guess we'll work out the details later.
Just go to the park is different than the movie theater. You could just go to the park and just chill and walk around and be like, this is a nice park. It smells nice because it's naturey and stuff. The movie theater has very specific times. Don't go to Excuse me. Actually, it's also that in this modern era, Frosty, that is incorrect. I almost always look at the menu before I go.
I'll just... What? What are you looking at me for?
We live in a world where you could just look up the menu beforehand. It's nice.
You think I'm gonna call out how utterly awkward that was? Amateur. I've had 3 times more awkward. Well, just forget it. I'm not giving in to your expectations. Give him a break. He's still just a kid.
You don't click on a Twitch stream and then figure out who you... That is true. That is true.
You of all people should relate. What's that supposed to mean? Shut up and go. Shut up is my name, you know.
But the platypus! Well, I suppose if you look at it from the right angle. No, not really. Never mind. There we go.
What the heck were you doing in there, dude? What? I asked her out. No, that was pathetic. If I were you, I would have just barged in there and be all like... I'd be like, text running off the screen, you, go out, me, you, now. That's just terrible. I know, and it still would have been better than what you just did. So did she throw an encyclopedia in your face, huh? Did she? Shut up, dude. See, I'm not the only one who tells people to shut up. And suddenly I feel loved.
Girl knows when I press T in it. Really? Oh, T for Twitch. Yeah, that makes sense. Fair enough. For me, it's the it's my dashboard. It's twitch.tv/shadowtemple/dashboard. That's what shows up for me. Leonardo da Vinci trained by drawing eggs. Barrels are like very big eggs. Therefore, you will all be very big Da Vinci's. Ha ha! Jokes.
Dear Lord, I can't believe you got me to take this stupid class. Oh, come on, it's fun. Only if you can paint. You'll get good if you practice, you know. Yeah, right. After this class, I'm never picking up a brush again.
He's not doing great at the barrel, I will admit.
Why do I have to draw stupid barrels anyway? Quit complaining. I'm sure you'll learn to enjoy it someday.
Was he an artist? I didn't actually see that. Still got Shaffo? Oh, no. Anyone? Anyone at all? All right, then. River, why don't you answer it? I know you know the answer. We're waiting, River. Fine, I'll guess we'll have to...
He made sail on August 3rd, 1492 from the Spanish city of Palos de la Frontera, which was founded in 1322 and granted to Alvar Perez de Guzman, who is the mere age of 14 by the...
Okay, I only asked for a date. That's inappropriate, teacher. But see, was that so hard?
Good Lord, does everyone with her condition have near photographic memory? Not really, although I think their rote memory is often fairly strong.
Can't talk to the boy? Not a music teacher. Ooh, you watch your words carefully. I live... God damn it. Nothing, Marissa. Nothing. Everything's fine. Marissa's a music teacher or was formerly a music teacher for those unaware. Top middle school band.
Psst, she's coming this way. Alt tab, alt tab.
No, I can't. If I do that, I'll break the thing. Alt tab.
Psst, she's coming this way. Alt 4, alt 4.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Dead Rabbit, Anya. Let's see. Alt-tab. Lifesaver. You know what? You're absolutely correct. So very much so. Locked. Cafeteria only open during lunch hours. Fair enough. Control. I don't actually know what Control W does. That's a wrap. You chumps be better, better next time.
An atrium. We could use this place later. I just can't believe that these court lines are rectangles in his head.
Nice. Good cover-up, bro. Well done. She fixates on the dead rabbit for a while once she spots that dead rabbit. I think at her wedding. It's close tab on browsers. Admittedly, I don't do that very often. I'll just alt tab, full screen something else. There we go. Ugh. What? What'd you make, Marissa? What's in the drink, Marissa? Oh, she's presenting me with a new beverage that she invented. They did win, Fisher. They did.
Fine, you win.
I use win shift arrow all the time. It is so goddamn handy. Not for like hiding things, just because like sometimes you, especially in streaming, you gotta like be very specific about how you use your screens. And it's really handy to have that.
Booyah!
All right, 4 out of 5. Just gotta find the last slice of this pie. That was kind of spooky. I just saw these kids running in a direction super fast. I don't know. What is the worst that could happen? Please tell me. I don't know. Help.
Yeah, she's unique, but she's uniquely boring. I mean, just look at her.
They're gonna pick on her.
She just sits there by herself all day with that creepy deformed duck toy. That's not a deformed duck. That's a platypus. What the heck's a platypus? Quit making words up.
Millie, I feel like if I learned what a platypus was later in life, I'd probably be the same way. You're fucking with me. It's like a jackalope. It's like one of them jackalopes, isn't it?
Anyway, she's just so off, you know? It's like she's from a totally different planet or something. I know, isn't that cool? If you're into aliens and all that sort of stuff, I guess. But really, if you want to be weird, why don't you just go hang out with the emos and goths? Well, for one, I don't want to ruin my hair.
Same.
The fact we got a name for them says a lot, too. Look, Nick. I just don't want to be another typical kid in the sea of typical people. But how the heck would you bring being with her change your own identity?
That sounds terrifying, Kobu.
I mean, you'd just be some guy who hangs out with a shy girl. She's not just shy, Nick. There's something strange about her. Being strange isn't always a good thing, you know.
The way you said that, Dark Rain, I thought I was gonna look up and I see the platypus starting to slowly rotate towards Nicholas, and I'm like,
do you even know if she wants to be different? Maybe she just wants to fit in like everyone else. And she does. Pushing her the other way wouldn't help, would it? Look, Nick, the point is that I know what I need. And she's the one who has it. So you want her for what she has, but not for her.
wow. For somebody who didn't seem like a great person, Nicholas had a pretty strong point there, didn't he?
That's cold, man. I just hope you know what you're doing. I do.
Spoken with the true confidence of that only a middle schooler can have. With full apologies to middle schoolers.
I think you're wrong, though. People aren't that typical. Everyone's unique in some way.
Worst person you know just made a great point.
That's just what grandmas tell you. Wait, so this guy's some kind of human-hugging hipster?
I mean, you can read whatever message you want, Naku.
That's sort of, disturbing. You know, sometimes I want to slap our clients upside the head. It's high school.
Oh, high school. Then I'll just insert take middle school and replace it with high school. There you go. Now no one will be offended.
Everyone's a bastard.
That's a heck of a thing, Dark Raiden.
But hey, welcome to the club. Wait, so this is what he told her about at the cliff?
Huh. Back in high school?
I suppose so. She then went cuckoo and began to make those creepy rabbits, right? Because he confessed this from who knows how long ago? I guess she's pretty good at holding a grudge.
I think we're reading into that wrong.
I'm not buying it. Something feels missing. Then go get a hat, Sherlock. Come on, I think our passport's leaning against the table there.
There it is. Well, there's that, but we still need the fifth point.
I'm envious this kid was still there to help him move pianos when their hair grew white. I wish I was still in contact with my childhood friends.
Yes and no. A stuffed toy platypus.
I just love how every time we see this thing, we're guaranteed a free memory link. Must have left a big a scar on his mind as it did on mine.
Well, he was actually right that time.
Fair enough. Should I even? No need, I'm all good now. Ka-me! Oh, for walnut's sake. Ha-me! Hey! Ha. Not cool, Ava. You never block someone in the middle of a Kamehameha. What?
Prepare. Okay. There we go. 4, 5, and 6. How about that for some magic? Did you hear I pronounced that, Frosty? I think I nailed it. Activate the memento. Let's keep going back. We're going and going and going. So still high school-ish, huh?
I'm going to school now, Ma. Have a nice day, Joey. My baby boy, growing up so fast.
Bye. Yeah, why would you call your name John Joey?
What if he was a girl? Would it still nickname him after his grandpa? It wouldn't be that bad, actually, since it ends in E. Joey, Jewy, Julie. Sounds cute. If it sounds so cute, why don't you marry him? Nah, jealous? Oh yeah, so jealous. Well, to be fair, a ticking clock is a pretty annoying indeed.
That's right, we got that clicking sound. The soccer ball's the memento, huh?
Just checking around, bumping my face into things and finding what's up. Hope all of you having yourselves a nice Thursday, by the way.
I got some exciting news that I've got myself a new paid voice gig coming up. What it is, I can't tell you. Not yet. But when I do, it'll be pretty cool. Don't you worry, it's gonna be pretty sweet. Various books with smudged titles. The idea being that that he doesn't actually know the names, they just know those books are there. Is that the idea? Oh boy, not again. Nope, not AFMO. Actually, it's a little bit more industrial. Not to say AFMO isn't, but it's a little bit more in the professional sector. A glass bottle of pickled cucumbers. Holy crap, my mind's totally blown! You're pretty easily impressed. Isn't that just pickles? Anyway, we got ourselves the mementos. Let's keep moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Prepare the memento. Pretty good besides all the nervous times during the match tonight. Fair enough. You'll just have to see, Pierce's Pats. You'll just have to see. It very well might. What was I going to say? I still have actually more voice stuff that I have to do yet tonight, so hopefully this won't burn me out too much. Hey, Shipler. How's it going? Five and 6. Was this game as easy as for everybody else too, or am I just getting super lucky? I have a feeling this weekend is gonna be another double. Has other than the first time that that AFMO did that, has she mentioned any other time that was gonna happen? Because whenever it happens in a given week, it's always a surprise. I don't know why. Because like it's a surprise to us too, as the actors. Like last week, I got the first script for Saturday's episode on like a Sunday, and then I got the episode for Sunday's episode on Thursday. And I was like, what? Just out of the blue, no like warning at all. It's a bit tedious at some points, yeah. It smells like roadkill again. Where are we? Ava? What the hell is that? Are we finding John's genocidal period? Uh-oh. Some part of his memory's missing. Thursday afternoon with a delivery date of Friday morning. Cunning Dolphin. Good times. That's his next memory. Yeah, but why is it going Laputa on it? Laputa? Laputa? I know he's referencing Castle in the Sky, but like, what? Laputa? I don't know. It's just not linking the memories together for construction. There must be a malfunction within the machine's ADG. Again? I thought the last fix was foolproof for another half a year. I can't believe those idiots in the maintenance department. Look, don't worry. We've already gotten the teenage years saved. We might still be able to do this. All right, but I ain't telling him about this. As long as we succeed, he doesn't have to know. Well, I guess this is it.
There's nothing we can do here.
So we're not gonna dig deeper, huh? Oh boy. All nervous about that.
Ready to finalize before activation? Ladies first.
We're not worried about this?
What a shame. I was actually looking forward to it.
No, it's not much turnaround time at all.
Act 2. Billions of lighthouses stuck at the far end of the sky.
What's this? Dost I see a Clarissa doth approach? Oh, it's just Marissa. And what has Marissa brought today? So Marissa, pray tell, what is in this mug that you've now handed me, huh? What is in here?
It's apple pie, but for cheap people.
Apple pie, but for cheap people,
Using whatever I could find in our kitchen.
in a mug.
Give it a shot.
Is it like super hot? Like, is it gonna burn me?
It's steaming.
I'm gonna give it a minute,
Just blow on
probably.
it, it's
Oh, buh.
Someone likes his tea room temperature.
Yeah. Why do you think I haven't drinking it yet?
I think it's good.
It's pretty good. It's also pretty vodka. I can taste it. I can taste it in there. Yep, it's there.
So,
Uh-huh.
it's apple cider,
Right.
vodka,
Uh-huh.
cinnamon,
Yeah.
vanilla extract.
Okay. You know what? That's fine. That's cool.
Yeah.
You know, apple, cinnamon, and vanilla. That's
Right?
a pretty classic
And
combo.
a splash of orange juice.
Okay, why the orange juice though?
Because I saw it online.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, thank you for the delivery of this second hot beverage and also second apple
nice.
juice that I have.
I like it.
It's pretty good.
Okay,
It's pretty good.
bye.
Bye. Thank you, Marissa, for the apple pie interlude.
Just need some cloves.
There you go. But thank you. Love you. Yeah. Anyway, I've not heard of caramel vodka. No.
Well, that was my way of getting vanilla infused vodka. Was just put vanilla extract.
We didn't have vanilla infused vodka, so just put vanilla in vodka. That's the way to do it. Sorry, I don't know why I grabbed this. Is instinctual. I grabbed this whenever I'm recording for Pierce. I don't know why I thought I needed to grab it right now. Hold on. I think I need these till after the stream. Something's bugging me in my nose. Anyway, bleh. Thank you.
Don't disturb them. They may not wake easily, but they need the concentration.
Also, sorry I didn't say hello, but hi, Reborn Nora. How you doing? I've never played this, so a bunch of people suggested it as a nice interlude between our previous game, I, the Somnium Files, and the next game that we'll play, Outer Worlds.
And that's all this old fool knows. Sorry I can't be of more help.
Then that'll have to be enough. Aye, all that's left to do is linking your registered desire to go to the moon to your early memories. Then we'll pull the switch and voila, you'll be on the moon in no time.
That doesn't sound... I don't know a lot about the human emotions in English language, but I have a pretty good idea that you might be lying to me, Reborn Nora. Anyway.
I have a question. If you could make Lily disappear, that means you can alter this world. Then, can you not simply make things happen and fulfill my wish here and now?
That would work, but if this were one of your true set of memories.
What do you mean? What is this, then? What am I?
This is just a copy. A canvas for us to work with, if you will. As for you, you are merely an algorithm traced from Johnny. Enough to reflect his likeness, but far from complete. Don't tell that to someone in a simulation. They're gonna go fucking insane. All I can do is prepare this canvas in a logically consistent way. And then, when we transfer your registered desire to your childhood... Hey, Peanut, how's it going? The machine will generate your new life, one where the desire dictates your behavior. The result of that would then be written to the real John. So you see, even if we satisfy you, you are merely a read-only program. I mean, we could reset you over and over again, and that's enough. Oh, don't be so sensitive. He's not real, you know.
Woof. Kovu, don't do that.
No, we're not. That's not how this game works, I don't think, Peanut. If you truly believe that, why'd you even care to explain? I'm just trying to save time. Let's go. Lemon juice?
Doctor. Is that what I truly am?
Woof. Now, I imagine, Rebo Nora, but, like, you keep that pace, it's gonna wear you out. Am I gonna dress up for Halloween? Probably not. Marissa and I aren't really doing anything for Halloween, so it doesn't really make sense for us to do it, or to spend the money on it, costumes and such. Doesn't mean, yeah, there you go, put on the Pierce hoodie and call it a day. God, my hair is just a mess today. The more I look on a camera, it's like, there's something off about the whole business. Marissa, fetch me my moose. Would you mind? All of our night's work. Why are you murderifying your brain before tomorrow? What happens tomorrow? So these are all the mementos from the various places. I don't have a Halloween costume, no. As for the Pierce hoodie, it's going to take me a bit. Why is he a fish now? Oh, that's right. You're going to the Dells. This is going to be great. This is going to be very good. Oh, Marissa. I didn't expect this, but God, if this happens every time I request this, I think I'm going to have to request it every night. This is the best. Oh. Oh no, Marissa's attacking Shadow. Ah! Yay, now my hair is actually tousled. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you, mysterious headless Twitch hoodie person. Thank you. Harris. Oh, dear. And Reborn Nora, I appreciate that notion, but, like, if you keep pushing yourself at a pace of 4 hours of sleep a night, you're not going to make it. I barely make it with 6. What? Excuse me, Shinrin. I'm sorry, Marissa, but Bento! Sorry we keep delaying the game here, but the Shadow Bucks have spoken. I am but nothing but a Shadow Temple or Shadow Bucks capitalist. What is paid for must be redeemed. Hello, once again, Marissa. Hey, Bento, how's it going? Yeah, hi.
Release the bento.
How you doing, buddy? Huh? You doing good? It's pretty chill right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good boy, aren't you? Yeah. Good boy. Can Bento stream someday? Someday we'll figure it out. mean, that's so much want to beat the game on time. Fair enough. Well, thank you, Marissa. And thank you, Bento. Aw, yeah. Yeah. That's a good thumb, isn't it? It's a real good thumb. All right. See ya. We'll work on getting a Bento emote soon enough. And you say that, Reborn Nora, but the body, the human body only can only take so much. Dip out of stream somewhat tonight because you have to grab a cup. Oh, fair enough. Well, see you later, Naku. Anyway, what the?
At least give me a warning first.
What can I say? I like being ahead.
I'd ask if that's a pun, but I'm afraid you'd say yes. Let's do this fast. I feel silly enough in this form as it is. All we need to do is pass his desire from the latest memory to the earliest.
Line up 2 matching mementos on the edges to transfer the registered desire. Oh, I see. Good night, Frosty. Enjoy yourself some Critical Role. Since I presume that is precisely what's happening. That doesn't count, huh? It is indeed Thursday. Books. We must transfer books. Hey, Ava, check this out. Nom 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 nom. We're transferring things across here, I think is the idea.
Seriously? Or seriously?
There we go. Reborn Nora, I don't think that was the message you're supposed to glean out of out of Full Metal Alchemist. Oh man, I thought I had it. What transfers this far? I mean, they're all connected. Oh, the first one's not connected anymore. Yeah, that's right. If I enter on a different side, can we get it to spin the other direction? No. It's fine. It's cool. It's great. But you shouldn't, Reborn Nora. You should not be willing to throw your body into the line of fire in order to become successful on Twitch. It's fun. But it's not worth it that much. To each their own. But just don't say I didn't warn you. Do things need to connect on the bottom as well as the top? But how do I even manage that? I can't spin them. I can only spin them counterclockwise, best as I can tell. Like, what happens if I try this side? Yeah, it's always counterclockwise. So, like, let's say... Oh, I see here. I've been messing things up. I thought you said both, and I was like, what? But this is what you mean. Here we go. I got it now. What, loot box thing? A transmutation circle is a mug. That seems slightly dangerous. Got In-N-Out burgers, and there's a Big Mac. 2 people can see how much value they see in each of those burgers. I see them all as fast food burgers. Let's see. Just always have a backup is all I'm asking, Reborn. Go for it as hard as you want, but make sure you got a plan B. Because every streamer's got to have a plan B eventually. Okay, so we connected there, and I connected there, but now I don't have a connection for this book anymore. I don't have a cold, do I? Does it sound like I have one? That'd be really bad if I did. Let's see. Even the ninjas of the world need a plan B. They need a parachute. They need a retirement strategy, an exit. Let's see. God, why am I so stuck on this puzzle? I feel like this shouldn't be this difficult. Oh, yeah, no, I'm coughing a little bit. I'm actually starting to pick up maybe a little bit of sickness. That's fair. Maybe start out from the other side and work my way back. That's true. Like, you could see it as a diamond, certainly. But what's your plan after Twitch? Let's say Twitch peters out in 5 years. The entire platform's gone. Mixer takes hold. Or better yet, so the next thing in social media takes over. And suddenly we're being like holographically projected into video games and people don't care about watching other people play them anymore. Some craziness like that. What if I connect this soccer ball first? What happens then? Nothing? Just figured I'd check. Too bad we got a straggler here. No loss, we can do this without him. I know, but it feels incomplete. You get too attached. It's going to impede your abilities to do your job. That's rubbish. Don't pin your womanly ways on me. Stupid maintenance department can't even fix things properly. Give him some slack. Everybody makes mistakes. Why don't I remember this thing? Oh, that's the dead rabbit. That's what's up. I was like, what is it? The clocks. There we go. I was trying to figure out what connected here. It's the clocks. You stream there as well? But you do simultaneous? Oh, I never needed to connect them all. I just needed to send the power from one side to the other. Oh, man. Well, now I know. You're fine, Naku. I was like trying to figure out. I was like, God, am I just dumb? Can I not see a connection to do all these together? Glad I figured it out eventually, though. You did the same thing? Fair enough, Dark Twinge. Don't you think spreading yourself out on multiple platforms reduces your effectiveness, Reborn Nora? Anyway, hey, Fire Ruler, how's it going? Ding, that's all about the ones we can work with. Ready to pull the switch? You know me, always ready. Pew! No longer ghosts, hanging out to do the thing. 12-hour day, oof. Was it hopefully interesting, or what? All right, let's go check out what souvenirs he brought back from the moon. Ladies first? Was it really that easy? Not this time, hun. Yeah! Only on... I think I failed to see a bit of the value there on that, then. If you're only doing it on Sundays, why Mixer? Okay, where do I guess I just return to the old man, huh? There we go. This is the same setting as his real last accessible memory. You're fine. Pierce's Pats, I appreciate the defense, but I I can take the mocking. It's my life.
Usually there's at least some change. Something isn't right. These memories, they feel more than just having happened again. They're exactly the same. That's impossible. The desire was transferred, was it not? It was.
The house is built.
For real?
Oh my goodness, they are much cool, dude, for 18 months. That's how many minutes you're gonna cry when this finishes. Oh no. Oh no. It's the same scene again, complete with the lighthouse. All right, to each their own, Reborn Nora.
Johnny?
What a pleasant surprise. We don't get many visitors around here.
Deja vu again. My name is Dr. Ava Rosaline, and this is... What? I'm not saying it twice.
That's fun, Pierce's Pets.
Dr. Neil Watts. Are you familiar with the Sigmund Agency of Life Generation?
Oh, are you two from the agency? How convenient. I've just been thinking of calling you. Lily, get us some tea, please. Lily?
Freeze him too.
Something's going on, and we don't know what it is, and it's kinda creepy. Well?
Wait here. I'll go send the desire signal again. See if there are any changes. It transferred successfully for sure. Any changes?
Not even a hair.
How could this be? Even if his desire doesn't work alone, why is there no change at all? Perhaps it just needs some provoking to activate.
From his early memories?
The earliest we can get to. Let's go.
Yeah, it's awesome and creative, Pierce's Pants. And or Minor Demons spoiler chat, of course.
Johnny's desire to go to the moon might need some stimulation to be brought up, huh?
Which means that I could see where this is going. We're gonna have to destroy the relationship. The relationship is too strong as is for him to be excited about going to the moon. And we're gonna have to wreck it in order for this to succeed. I'm getting that feeling, and it's gonna be rough, it's gonna be sad, and he's still gonna wanna go for Lily regardless. Or not Lily, I'm sorry, River. Goodness. The Jack of Foxes. No!
Johnny's desire to go to the moon, yeah. Some stimulation brought up, huh? Well then.
Haha! Done! Moon posters. I like it. Who's the couple we're following? We're actually following these two people right here in front of us. River and John. John is the actual client. River, in this case, is just a simulated memory. But, it's a real memory.
What the? This wasn't what they said was playing. Oh well. Do you mind, River? No, I like this one. All right, let's go then. Hopefully that's enough for an ignition.
I saw a movie about the moon once, and now everything's great.
Wait, where's Neil?
We're gonna find him, like, horribly disfigured. Ooh. Roll credits.
Did you see To the Moon? How was it? It has a bit too much pretense for me. I prefer my movies to be a bit more, je ne sais quoi.
I don't even watch CinemaSins that much anymore. It's just that joke has just stuck with me. It's lodged in my brain. To the moon, darling.
Ooh, Henry. Dear Lord, I'm way too tired and hungry to be constructing movies. Guess I should go see if anything's changed with John. Sorry for making you sit through this, buddy.
Back to the future. Where is Dr. Watts?
It's all the same. I'll have to try igniting it somewhere else then. This is ridiculous.
Lily? Just gonna keep poking ourselves into this? It's kind of weird.
Perhaps something here could work.
Go to the moon, go to the moon, go to the moon, go to the moon.
What? Huh? Who are you? Who's there?
Go to the moon.
Bye. So did she throw an encyclopedia in your face, huh? Did she? Shut up, dude.
What are you guys doing here?
It's starting. Let's go get a good spot. Wait, I don't remember that happening. Something must have changed.
The hell is happening?
Wait a minute. This isn't a real change. This is... May I have your attention, please?
What has Dr. Watts done?
As you know, I am a representative sent from NASA in all its glory. And I'm here to tell you all about it. Hit it, Timmy! Wow, that was terrible.
Hey, Ray, how's it going?
But I digress. Anyways, I know that many of you are wondering, what chances do I have of doing something as awesome as adventuring in another realm? To inhale the sweetness of Venus, to swim counterclockwise through the rings of Saturn.
Hey, Prince. Thank you for the host, Prince Phantom.
Or perhaps just chilling at the backside of the moon. The moon! Well, here in NASA, we believe that moon! With enough will, everyone has the potential for moon! It could be you! Or you! Or even moon! You! But I don't want to go to the moon. Then you're in luck. Wait, what? Why not? Why should I? I'm happy here on Earth as it is. Well, don't you want to go there even a little bit? No, why? Not even a tiny bit? No. Well, as an official NASA recruiter, I shall go over some facts about the moon. To start off, the moon is 4.5 billion years old. And did you know that its surface is about as big as Africa? It's true. In fact, if you try to bike around the moon...
Why is everyone still here?
Also, it takes 1.5247 seconds for light to travel to the moon from here. And if you drive a flying car, it takes 130 days.
I knew that.
And last but not least, people who go to the moon get rich and famous. And we all know that rich plus famous equals groupies. So, that concludes my presentation. Remember, NASA welcomes any of you, especially if you're a brunette.
Moon! The rest of the people actually weren't people there. Dear Lord.
Well, what'd you think? NASA probably wouldn't hire you, but I suppose it was blatant enough for this. I do try pretty hard. Are you gonna go see if that worked? Of course. Be right back.
The entire school is blonde or redhead except for Johnny.
Back. Report. Utter failure.
Again? We'll give him a cooldown on that fire ruler. But I'll keep it in my mind, all right?
Deuce. Hey, don't get discouraged. I'm sure there's still things to be done.
You're good, fire ruler. I think I might. I think there's an internal setting, and it might, just so people don't waste their shadow bucks. I might there's like a setting you can use for like a limit of how many times you can bento per stream. Maybe I'll set it to something. Just cause you did nothing wrong, fire ruler. You did exactly what you were entitled to. I just yeah, a bento timer. I like it. Maybe that'll be included in Harbinger bot. Like once bento's summoned, then like it'll like reset for like a 30-minute timer or something.
Such as? Well,
I can't afford to finish building this house, Isabel. We can barely afford to pay for...
but you can't afford the lunar trip lottery!
Wasting shadow bucks? Hey, Close to us, how you doing?
If you sell this house, you sure can!
Is the diagnosis certain?
Yes, in fact, you rarely...
Did you know that NASA has excellent healthcare plans? It's true, for both you and your spouse.
Oh, no.
Free pony rides in space! Oh, look, a wedding, good for you. But here's a riddle. Guess where you should go for the honeymoon?
That's some cool looking tea, fire roller. I will admit.
River?
What? What?
Dynamic glass, slippery. Johnny, John. What the cucumber? Whew. You know what? This just isn't working. It's more than just not working. It's ridiculous. We're freaking professionals. I didn't sign up for the job to run around yelling at him like an idiot. You didn't? Look, maybe this lack of sleep's getting to us. Had I known we'd be an all-nighter, I would have brought coffee.
There you go, Closed Toys. Just now someone just got to give the 96 bits. Oh, the good times, Pierce's pants.
I agree. You should have seen the movie I constructed earlier.
What movie?
Exactly. Anyway.
Well, thank you very much, Marissa, for the 96 plus 9, because Twitch is giving extra 10% bits right now. If you give them any amount of bits. But wait, the scientists are literally saying that lack of sleep is a bad thing. They're trying, and it's failing because they have no sleep. I think you're getting the wrong again. Full Metal isn't like, man, it sure is sweet to lose your brother and an arm and a leg in order to become the best. But yeah, no, that is that's the thing. Terminator cheer mode right now, guys. An extra 10% straight from Terminator, Mr. Terminator himself.
Anyway, as valuable as time is here, this just isn't going anywhere like this.
I feel like we should just talk to the old John and like see why this isn't working. What we could do to convince him, you know? Mr. John Terminator himself, yeah.
Hopefully Johnny can hang on till then.
I do have some calls to make. Maybe figure out the maintenance problem. Is it okay that we're just kind of running amok in his brain there? Is that going to cause problems? They don't seem concerned. You know what I mean? I was not ready for a 2560 by 1440 blow up image of Ava's sprite here on my screen. It looks better on the stream.
You got 3 minutes, Date. Doesn't make sense. Why did the machine have no effect? Johnny's registered wish to go to the moon was successfully transferred, yet there wasn't even a trace of him wanting to go to the moon after the transfer. Unless a secondary condition for the desire was changed in the process. Only then would the same desire produce two different outcomes at two different points in time.
It's emerging.
There's no denying that River played an important role through it all. If there's anything that could have caused the core to change, she'd be the top suspect. But of all things, what exactly caused it? River. Just what exactly did you do?
And did it happen in his childhood? That's the question.
The sun's rising.
Did you take a nap out here, or you just stay up all night? It's true. Them hips don't lie.
We don't have much time left. I wonder if Neil came up with anything.
Off we go. They literally said they were pulling an all-nighter. Fair enough. But you could take a little nap. Feel better in the morning. I learned in college, for my 4 years of engineering school, some sleep is better than no sleep every time.
Ugh. You can smell that squirrel Neil ran over all the way from here now.
Is that the reference? Is that the idea right there? That's the big play? The moons dislike tea.
How's John doing?
Barely hanging on. What are you two doing?
We just couldn't make any progress.
You'd better be soon. We don't have long. If you're looking for a colleague, I think he's in the kitchen.
Fair enough.
No, I understand that part, but... Okay. Did you confirm it in his records? And why again was this information not made available to us? Or the medical doctor, for that matter?
What do you mean? Oh, the main doctor? Whoops. Oh, well. But I've been presenting them as male, so whatever.
Where did you get that coffee? Shh. Are you speaking with headquarters? Yes, I'll fill you in later. Now, shh.
I thought I left this at Johnny's bed. Oh yeah, where did you find that? I thought you shished me. Temporarily unshished. Oh, ain't I lucky? Well, I found the rabbit in the lighthouse last night. There are a bunch more of them there, and in the basement too. Ah, All right, resume shing.
Last paper rabbit River gave to John. That table's still in front of the cabinet there. Wonder if she'd head back down to the basement. May I ask, how old are you, Reborn Nora? Is that too personal? A broken music box. Rabbit folded out a paper. $23. All right. That is how old Marissa is true. It's around the age Marissa discovered that work-life balance is significant. Which is why she's finding in herself a new career. I was in your same position at your age. I was streaming what, like, oh good lord. I think I was up to like 35 hours a week in addition to working at the time. No, Marissa's working at the escape room as a result of a career change from teaching music. She's no longer a music educator. She's working to get her computer science degree. That's what's going on. Maybe I should go to the lighthouse? I don't know where I'm kind of going with this. All right, Chipler, we'll see you. Yeah, you know, I was when I first started doing streaming, I was up to about 35 hours a week plus a 40-hour work week. Plus, I was working as a first robotics mentor for a bit of that too. I had no life. And I didn't need one because I was living in Indiana by myself. I didn't know anybody there, so I figured I'd just throw myself in. And I got to say, I burned out. I really did. My work suffered. I suffered. And when finally work dropped out, I didn't know what else to do. Moved back home for a few years. Kind of got lost as to what I wanted to do. Wasn't until I started working at the museum that I'm like, you know what? This is something. And then understanding that I don't want to commit myself to one specific thing. I want to try multiple things. I want to keep doing things and exploring the world around us. It's also when I started dating Marissa. And my life has improved drastically since then. And you know what? It kind of coincided with me streaming less. The last paper rabbit River gave to John. I'm not sure. We'll have to check on that. All right, I think I have to... what do I need to do? You don't sound arrogant, Reborn Nora. You sound stubborn. And foolish to or like arrogant or stubborn to a point.
But Mama, I don't want to go to school.
It's Sunday, dear. Shh, let them sleep.
Whoa.
Almost stepped on the paint.
Were you part of first? I used to be a first place council. Nice. Yeah, Woody Flowers indeed. I saw the news recently. Yeah, no. I was a first student for 2 years. I happened to join halfway through my high school career. I was the first mentor for about 3 years. And then I actually was a co-host of the Twitch stream at the First World Championship this year. Darius the Tiger. Me and First are like this, man. It's actually what got me into engineering in the first place. And thank you, yeah, Twinge, absolutely, for that insight. Like, What success means is within the beholder, right? My version of success is making all these weird connections in my life work together. If I can pull that off and I can make like a comfortable and interesting and balanced life for me and Marissa together, that's success in my brain. If I can keep doing the best I can at those different aspects of my life, great. I'm getting more voice gigs. Streaming, is about the same as it's been for years, but if I can keep picking things up, then that's a win in my book. Maybe another year. That's right. I've already checked out these. He said he never wanted to paint, and yet he had himself an entire paint. That's right. He had a gallery. We never checked out his gallery. Seriously. I didn't think about that. I mean, Dark Twinge, I imagine you and myself can both attest to the idea, like, I feel like a lot of people see attaining partnership on Twitch as, like, the ultimate success. Like, you'll finally make it, you'll finally be there if you can just get that partnership spot. The answer is no. Absolutely not. There's an after. There's always an after. And I don't know if people think about that after. What is this stuff you want, Reborn Nora?
I really should have watched those two last night. They were up late.
All right, we'll see you, Fire Roller. Being partner is a benefit, and it's great, and it's fun, and I love it. Finally getting to half a minimum wage. Absolutely. You want to get that flex tape, that sweet, delicious flex tape.
Well, it's not an everyday circumstance, I suppose. Oh, was there something you wanted to ask? It's pretty unusual for someone like you to work here. With 2 children and all, I mean. It's not that bad, really. There's a school bus that passes through here. But how did you even end up here? Well, a few years ago, my husband passed away. What happened? He was in the army. They're the last batch to be deployed overseas. Sorry to hear. I panicked. Our savings were low and the job market was grim. Johnny saw my ad and offered me this job. I accepted with gratitude. This place was peaceful, too. It helped me with my grieving. Doesn't the government issue grants to war widows to help them get back on their feet? They do. And eventually I received aid. But by then, Johnny was starting to have trouble on his own. He needed my help. Tommy and Sarah liked this place, too. So we stayed. As for Johnny, he was glad as well. We're going to miss him. I think deep down, he really wanted a family.
Interesting. Yeah, just, again, I mentioned this at the very beginning of the very end of the last stream, is even though we saw bits and pieces of Johnny's life as we passed our way through it, we didn't get it all. We only got a slice of like he and River's relationship. We didn't see all the major moments. And I fully agree, Trouble Knows, it becomes easier when you get partnered. But doesn't mean that your journey ends and you've succeeded. It's actually just really the next